What up? What up? What's poppin', Otto? What up, everybody? Hope it's going good, and same to you, man. Going well, homie. Just woke up from a nap, actually. I just woke up from a nap. But yeah, main card, shit. Let me give it a little bit of a professional intro. I'm getting too comfortable. Main card, starting now. UFC Vegas 113. Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Oliveira. So, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Mr. James Steele, Tyler Betts, Otto, and everyone else watching. Like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. This should be a good card. It's been a pretty good card up to this point. UFC got no hype. BKFC where it's at. I know. That's what it's seeming like. Well, let me pull up the BKFC stream. See where they're at over there. Honestly, it's like streaming's easier than TV sometimes. Nope, it's not on it's not on buff streams. At least I don't think. Let me see. Boxing. Oh, here it is. By the way, that Figueroa knockout, crazy. Good knockout. Brandon Figueroa in boxing. Oh, BKFC on YouTube for free? Got you. Got you. No wonder the stream's not up yet. Okay. All right, we're here on BKFC right now. Zedeka Montanez versus Brandon Meyer. Rest in peace to Nico Price, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Put him out bad. Tyler Betts saying this one's gonna be a banger. Okay, so yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, the second fight on the main card. Okay. Damn, they have long ass main cards. All right, well, let's see. Buyer seller, same here, homie. I just woke up. That nap I just took was tremendous. Tremendous. Meth Perry. Meyer crackhead Mike Perry. I'm watching, but we do have Dustin Jacobe getting announced right now, so I'm gonna call this fight. But I do have BKFC up. All right, Jacobe versus whoever this guy's name is, Walker. Walker looks a bit bigger than Dustin. 4 weeks of straight slop. Let's fucking go, bro. I know, man. I know. Isn't that wild? This is how we're kicking off the Paramount era. PFL held a bigger event today than the UFC, and I'm the real judge of, like, what's popular, what's not popular, because I just got, like, on the live stream with PFL Dubai. I think we did like 16,000 views, something in that ballpark, over 10,000 for sure. This one, let's see how it trends. Let's see. Hopefully it trends higher. I would absolutely love that. But if it doesn't, it's because no one's interested, because the UFC's given us 4 weeks of slop. All right, so anyway, let me call this fight. Can anyone let me know if you guys can hear the background noise or not? Meaning, like, you can't hear the audio from my computer coming out, can you? You just hear me? All right, lot of pump faking to start. What's up, Juice Man? Tyler Betts wants to be in the BKFC. That's crazy, dude. You're a different breed wanting to be in the BKFC. Of all things, you want to be in the BKFC, huh? That's the last place I want to be. That's the absolute last place I want to be. Okay, thank you, James. Just want to make sure, because I'm not using my headphones. I don't really feel like putting them in right now. Lower your voice. You're never gonna trip out again, bro. 5 p.m. in the afternoon. She's in luck today. Oh, you know what? My bad. I didn't even let me set up my clock and stuff like that while the first round's getting underway. Dustin Jacobe, or no, Walker getting a takedown on Jacobe, lifting him up over his head. Okay, that should be chilling. Another takedown from Walker to end round 1. Round 2 about to start. Round 2 on. I would assume Walker won the first round based off the 2 big takedowns. Oh, damn, Jacobe knocked him off balance a little bit. Damn, let's go, buyer seller. I'm proud of you, bro. I love hearing that shit. Buyer seller says, I've been on a gym/weight gain journey since last Sunday. I've gained 4 pounds in 1 week. Hell yeah, bro. Oh, damn, Jacobe just sat Walker down. Sat him down. Bro, stop calling on the ref to stop it. Kill him. If he wants to die, he got to die, bro. Kill him. See what I mean? He's a dog, bro. You're going to stay in that fight. Fuck you showing him mercy for, bro. When's the last time you'll ever do something like that, Jacobe? Last time you'll ever do something like that. Oh, he got the finish still. Homie just rolled over to his back off elbows. Off side elbows to the head. Damn, just getting clobbered on. Clobbered on. Jacobe drops him again. Drops him again. Referee finally steps in. Oh, Jacobe's going to have something to say about that for sure. He's going to have something to say about that for sure. Buyer seller says, cut out alcohol, save it for weekends now. Good call, homie. Good call. Good call. Alcohol's not the worst during the weekdays. You know, just want to drink it in moderation so you're not hungover and letting it fuck over your next day. But, you know, if you wanted a beer while you're bulking, you know, after a workout, why not? But yeah, you'll find that, you know, gym life or just like, you know, doing fitness every day, it makes you not want to drink and shit like that because, you know, you got to stay sober for the gym. It's like one of the best excuses. It's like I got to feel good, you know? I can't compromise myself. Unless you're Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, you know, notorious for drinking brewskis before his fights. But we're not all like him. My homie who's bulking, he also cut out the alcohol. Mostly just drinks on weekends, I think. Yeah, Juice Man says it's like you ain't gonna put in all that hard work for nothing and just drink type shit. Yeah, exactly. And that's why, like, I think a lot of people who hit the gym, they like to smoke Kush, you know, because the Kush doesn't really affect it too much. Shit, you could smoke Kush before the gym, pre-workout style. But don't let me badly influence you. Tyler Bitts just got 2 dubs. Jacobe and Zed. Congrats, homie. Congrats, homie. See what's going on over here in BKFC. Congrats to Dustin Jacoby. TKO's Julius Walker round 2. Let's hear what he has to say. Oh, 3 KOs in a row. Shout out to Jesus. Beat down. Boom. Shout out to Jesus Juice, man. Homie begging to get on the UFC White House. Brother, did you not hear it's 6 to 7 fights only? You ain't getting on it. You ain't getting on it. No matter how American you are, you ain't getting on it. What a waste of your opportunity on the mic right there. I gotta say, Dustin. I gotta say, brother. You ain't getting on that. We just found out yesterday it's only 6 to 7 fucking fights. You will not be one of the 14. Homie's just here for a good time. I'll leave him alone. He's just here for a good time. What's poppin', AD? What's poppin', AD? What's up, Jacob and crew? Not much. Just tuning into the fights. Should be a pretty good. I mean, that was a solid knockout. There should be a few more solid knockouts, I would say. Jacobe on the old school drinking glasses. Fucking, these are like IKEA drinking glasses. Juice Man says 6 to 7 fights. So do you think all are title fights? Question mark. I doubt all. Maybe 3 and the rest just gnarly fights. Um, I think you're gonna get probably a BMF title fight on there with Max Holloway for sure. The winner of Oliveira Holloway is fighting at UFC White House. That's for damn sure. Um, you're getting Ilya versus um Justin Gaethje title unification. Do we get Alex Pereira? I mean, Alex is saying no. Do we get Tom Aspinall return? We got a couple more months for that to get announced. If not, no. But I would think that I don't know, maybe fighters like a Joaquin Buckley will get the opportunity over a Dustin Jacoby. Or Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. That's another one. Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. AD says the streets are talking. The streets are talking right now. The streets are definitely talking. Ilya versus Gaethje has to happen. O'Malley probably getting on the White House, right? O'Malley probably getting on it. The winner of Holloway versus Oliveira. Hell yeah, Buyer Seller says, just got UFC on my computer right now. About to watch the whole thing with the stream. Let's get it, homie. Let's get it. Yeah. So AD asking, Jacob, what will headline the White House show? Are there any big stars lined up for that show other than Ilya and Hamzat? Although I do think O'Malley versus Umar should run it, it would totally make sense to put O'Malley and Sandhagen on UFC White House. It would totally make sense. And then shit, just give like Ayman Zahabi to Umar or something like that. That's fine with me. That's totally fine with me. And if I say it's fine, then shit, make it happen. Because I'm the ultimate matchmaker. No, I'm playing. But I'd say something like that, meaning O'Malley, Sandhagen. Like I kind of just said, Ilya versus Gaethje, Holloway versus, or the winner of Holloway versus Oliveira going to be on there against probably Arman, right? Against probably Arman, unless Arman fights BSD. Throw Joaquin on there, or maybe Kevin Holland. The UFC loves Kevin Holland. Oh, Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis, another one. He got to be on there, right? Donald Trump loves Derek Lewis. Soda Pop saying hi. What's poppin', Soda Pop? What's poppin'? O'Malley versus Yon 2 at White House makes sense to me. Marab gets winner. I think Peter Yan's out, buyer seller. I think Peter Yan's out because of the injury he just got. He's not going to be back in time. He's out for like 6 months. So we're turfed on that one. Sodapot says if Jacoby lost, I would have raged. He lost the first round, right? It appeared to me like he lost the first round. But no, shout out to Jacoby. Solid KO. And then, of course, yeah, like Diaz McGregor, bro. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? If that doesn't happen, we should fire everybody. We should fire everybody and bring in some new matchmakers. Me, Soda Pop, for example. Something like that, right? What are we waiting for, bro? Diaz McGregor 3. It literally needs to happen. AD says DSC to EB looking bad, man. I don't know if he should fight anymore. Come on, bro. He wants to fight. Let him fight. We're allowed to care, but shit, if Nate really wants to fight, let him. It's only McGregor, bro. They're both just as like, it's not like Nate's going up one of the new prospects like a Michael Morales. AD, if that was the case and Nate was going up against a Michael Morales, I'd be like, yeah, this is bullshit. But Nate going up against Connor, they're both in their, basically like their 40s. Essentially. They're essentially in their 40s. Biggest fight in UFC history, biggest stage. Perfect time for that. So yeah, that's like 4, Ilya Gaethje, the winner of Holloway Oliveira is going to be on there. O'Malley's going to be on there, right? Let's just say O'Malley's going to be on there. Connor's going to be on there. Derek Lewis going to be on there. So we got 5. We got 5, right? We got 5. Would love a Tom Aspinall return. Will John Jones get his wish? Okay, so Gene Matsumoto versus the other Basherat brother. I think this is Fareed. Yeah, Fareed. Undefeated Fareed, 14-0. So Basherat did beat Gianni. Basherat looked really good tonight. Javid. To be honest with you, I didn't watch the third round, I don't think. Actually, I did watch the third round. What am I talking about? That's when I turned it off to take my nap. Javid looked really good tonight. Pretty sure he lost the first round, right? Came back in the second and third, won those, showed off great head movement, and some decent wrestling as well. But Javid did look like he I don't know, he got a big ass head on him, doesn't he? Free decision. All right, fight's about to get underway. G Matsumoto, Fareed Basherat undefeated. Feeling each other out in the middle so far. Basherat opens up with a kick. Matsumoto tries to counter or return with the kick, but Fareed pulls his leg out the way. Oh, Fareed just tried a flying knee. I don't know if he landed or not. They switched cameras. Gene lands with a leg kick. Fareed returns with a jab. Fareed is on point with pulling his leg back from those Matsumoto leg kicks. Oh, spinning back fist from Basherat. Leg kick lands for Matsumoto. Left hook lands from Gene Matsumoto. Basherat trying to do a step-in elbow, and he landed it, and he cut him under the eye. Damn, Basherat with a step-in elbow cuts Matsumoto under the eye. Nasty. Immediately draws blood. Tries to cut him on the other side now. Boom, he hit him with another step-in elbow on the other side. Damn, these Basherat brothers, I don't know who's training them, but they look good, bro. They look good, and they always have looked pretty good. To my surprise, I never really believed in them. I kind of wrote them off at the start. But I gotta give credit where it's due. Javid showing off great head movement, like I said in his fight. Coming back after dropping the first. Okay, so Gene Matsumoto got an over under on Fareed right now. Boom, lands an elbow of his own. Little up elbow on him. Gene pressing him up against the cage, and Basherat turns away from the cage, pulls him back to the middle. Jab from Basherat. Leg kick from Basherat. Gene landing a left hook. Really pressing, coming after him. Leg kick lands from Gene. Jab lands from Basherat. Leg kick for Basherat, but Gene pulled it. Boom, nether elbow from Basherat. Gene landed a leg kick at the same time, but then Basherat returns with a left hook. Basherat in on a takedown attempt, but it's more of an over-under, pushing his opponent up against the cage. Matsumoto turning him. Gene got a whizzer, bracing his knee against his thigh. See what Gene's going to try to do with this little clinch up here they have on the cage. An elbow lands from Gene. Basherat turns him. Now Gene's got his back up against the cage. Gene tries to throw a leg kick. Basherat pulls out, counters with a spinning back elbow, and lands that shit. Jab from Farid. Left hook from Farid. Pulls his head kick. 1-2 from Farid. Knee from Farid in the clinch. Going for a trip outside. Can't get it. Pushing Gene up against the cage. Gene's having a bit of success in between these combos, but, I mean, Basherat is taking it for sure. He's taking it to him. There's back up against the cage here, and Gene's in on a takedown attempt, kind of. But Farid got that whizzer. Very privy to it. I think he's actually trying to stall out the fight because he's getting his ass beat on the feet. Matsumoto has no intention of really even taking him down. It doesn't even look like these are real attempts. Okay, here we go. A little single leg, but you see what I mean? Oh, here he goes. Boom. All right, got him down for a split second, but Farid just bounces back to a knee. Gene landing some nice ground and pound up against the cage. Farid turns him. Farid got an over-under. Knee to the body from Farid in the clinch position. Farid going inside trip on him. Now he's going for another takedown attempt. All right. Knee from Farid. He separates. Matsumoto also lands an elbow, though. Matsumoto pressing with the 1-2. Matsumoto landing with the leg kick. 2 lands from Farid. Slips under. Jab from Farid. Uppercut from Farid. Nasty, bro. Nasty. Nasty, bro. Oh, nice 2 from Farid. Drops him. I mean, his knee hit the canvas. I mean, these brothers are fucking clean. These brothers are clean, man. They look like fucking, I don't know, Ilya Topuria-esque. Free definitely 10-9. Free definitely 10-9. Buyer seller, no. There's no version of Paramount where they don't show commercials during the fights. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? They couldn't even work that shit out. They should have. They should have figured out a way to compensate the UFC fans on that. It just means you don't get ads on movies and shit and TV shows. Which is nice, but... All right, so round 2 starting. My clock's like 15 seconds behind. Matsumoto got Farid clinched up against the cage. Knee from Farid. Farid turning him off, separating, Spinning back kick to the liver from Farid. Nasty. Jab from Farid. 1-2 from Farid. Rocks Matsumoto bad. 1 from Farid. Press in. Uppercut from Farid. Left hook lands from Matsumoto. Right hand lands from Matsumoto. Matsumoto misses with the leg kick. Matsumoto lands a lead inside leg kick. Goes to clinch. Basherat just throws him to the ground. Separates. Jab from Basherat. Super clean with that one too. Jab from Basherat. Another jab from Basherat. Leg kick from Matsumoto. Uppercut from Basherat. Left hook from Basherat. Just nasty work, bro. This is one of my favorite fighters to watch right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. Clean work like this is what I love to see. Jab from Basherat. He gets hit with the left hook, though. Matsumoto getting his licks in. But only because Basherat's a gamer, bro. And he's putting himself in the fire. Would like to see Basherat not get hit as much, but he's looking great. Matsumoto clinched up with Basherat here. Buyer seller, you said I'm really don't want to see commercials during the round breaks. I'm trying to hear the coaching and stuff. I think that's what everyone was hoping for. It just gives Clueless the fact that Paramount didn't find a way to make that happen for us. You know, it gives Clueless as fuck, actually. Clueless as fuck. That's what everyone was hoping for. It was the most obvious option in the world. You know, provide in between round viewership for the no commercial subscribers. And they said, nah. Crazy work, bro. It was one of the most obvious layups ever. So they're in a grappling exchange on the ground right now. Matsumoto just dragged him down, but Farid stands back up. Also, you know what I fucking hate about it is when you're watching Paramount Plus on mobile, you can't watch it in the mini player up in the corner of your phone while you're multitasking doing other shit. Like if you got to respond to a text message, then it turns off your phone. You got to like completely exit the fight, respond to the text, and come back. That's bullshit. We don't deserve that. Okay, Basherat's on top of Gene Matsumoto right now. Oh, they better adjust it. Now that I said it, they better adjust both of those things for us. You know. Nice double jab from from Farid. Gene misses with the leg kick, but he lands jab to the body. Farid pumping the jab out still, landing. Uppercut from Farid, dips under. 2 from Farid, another 2 from Farid. Leg kick from Matsumoto. 1-1-2, 1 from Farid, nasty. Left hook from Farid off a fake leg kick. Oh, nasty 2 from Farid. Gene in on a takedown. He gets it. Nice clean takedown, but Farid using a wizard to get back up. He working on it right now. Damn, Felony's up. That is whack, though, that you can't small screen. It's super whack, bro. Super whack. What the fuck? That's how this generation operates, bro. We cannot just sit there and watch one thing. We need to be multitasking. Damn, left hook right hand from Gene as he lets Farid get up. And then Farid counters 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Step and elbow from Farid. 1, pumping it out. Leg kick from Farid. Gene's trying to land. A little teep. Jumping at him. Nasty, bro. What a great fight. Okay, Tony Sala is saying felony. Here he is, Charles Felony Bennett. Let's go. He got the mask on or what? Is that a mask or a beard? Oh, no, that's just a beard. Let's go, Felony Bennett. We will be calling both right now, you know. BKFC. Oh, damn, he looked like an old-ass man in there. Look at all those grays on his beard. Felony Bennett, baby. Hey, did they just listen to us in real time? No commercial break during this fight? I guess we are getting the coaching commentary, huh? We are getting it. We are getting it. Matsu might take this. You missed round 1. No, I think Fareed won both rounds. Fareed's up 2-0, in case anyone was wondering. Fareed up 2-0. Let's get this over with so I can call the felony fight. But Gene is coming back. He landed some combos to start off the round. 1-2 leg or head kick from Gene. Left hook from Gene. He pushing the pace on fucking Fareed right now. Fareed got a whizzer. It's not a close fight. Gene need a finish, and that's how he's fighting. Gene is on him. On this dude. He beating him up to start off this round. They're clinched up against the cage right now. Elbow lands from Fareed. They separate. Jab from Fareed. 2 from Fareed. Takedown attempt from Fareed. Can't get it. Settles for a knee to the body instead. They clinch up. Matsumoto elbows him to separate. Teep to the body from Fareed. Anybody's fight is crazy, Paul Felder. Paul Felder, anybody's fight is crazy, bro. How dare you do that to fucking Fareed? Former fighter yourself, you should have an appreciation for what Fareed's done in there. It's 2 up. Gene needs a finish, and he knows it. The only person who don't know it is you, buddy. Boom, big takedown from Basherat. I wonder, can someone tell, wake up, I don't want to insult Paul Felder, but it's like, bro, wake the fuck up. All right? He's about to go 3 up on Matsumoto. All right, Matsumoto back up to his feet. If you hear a beeping in the background, that's my timer for my sweet potato. Tony Sal says Felony was wearing a Burger King crown. Nah, I think he just he just knotted up his hair real quick a little bit. I don't know how he gets that style going, but I kind of like it. But I'm also not watching if he put on a real Burger King crown or not. 3 minutes left. Boys are swinging in the middle right now. Anybody's round. This is anybody's round, not anybody's fight. All right, Mr. Paul Felder. I like you, Paul, but it's just like, bro, don't do Fareed like that. He's doing such good work. Even 1-2, boom, slip under. Boom, 2. Gene lands a left hook. Fareed lands a left hook of his own. Matsumoto in on a takedown attempt. Fareed going whizzer. Using the cage to help him stand up. Drops down to a knee. Gene putting a hook in. Fareed frees the leg, stands back up. Probably going to look to, land an elbow off the separation here, per usual. Someone going to land an elbow off the separation. You can feel it. Okay, no elbow, but Fareed does turn him off and they separate. Left hook from Fareed. Left hook 1-2 from Fareed. 2 from Fareed. Gene trying to return back, but he's not really landing. Fareed's getting out the way and hitting him. Boom, as I said, the 2 from Gene. 1-2 from Fareed, left hook. Nasty, bro. I gotta sneeze. Teep from Gene. Big overhand right lands from Gene. It's not the same, though. It's just not the same. Jab from Fareed. Inside lead leg kick from Gene. Little 2-3 action. Followed. Big takedown attempt from Fareed. He gets it. He gets it, but Gene goes guillotine to get up. Boom, left hook right hand from Fareed. He missed it with the right hand, though. Boom, 1-2 again from Fareed. Jab 2 again from Fareed. Because Matsumoto just pressing forward like a marauder, but Matsumoto's landing, some kicks, some punches, but it's in between. He's not landing clean like Fareed. He is, but it's off getting hit. He's taken 2 to land 1. All right, that's Gene Matsumoto. Take 2, land 1. That's how this second half of the fight's going. But right now, Gene got a takedown on Fareed. Looking to lace the leg right now, potentially. Fareed freeing his leg, trying to build his base back up. Matsumoto hanging on his back. Boom, separates. Left hook right hand from Gene. Left hook, right hand again from Gene. To the body from Gene. Gene spamming left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand. Just boom, you know, all hooks. And Farid sees that, boom, shoots it on a takedown and gets it. Gets it. Returns a takedown. Not much going with it, though. He's just trying to hold him down right now. Gene's punching him from the bottom. Oh, big knee from Farid as Gene stands up. Oh, left hand from Farid. Nice. That's a good fight right there. That's a solid fight. Felony got a knockdown. Let's go. Shout out to Tony Sal for the update. Oh, damn. Okay, so we got Felony versus this white guy. White guy just lands a right hook, left hand. Bennett versus Sullivan. We're moving right over. Yeah. Farid wins that for sure, bro. I'm watching the Felony fight now. All right, that's the end of that round for Felony. Damn, yeah, Felony did get a knockdown there. Seeing it now. Farid wins that one. Still undefeated. Unanimous decision. I think Felony got knocked down here. He at least fell when he was going in. I guess people are booing that Farid won. That's bullshit. Bro, Farid definitely won that. All 3 rounds. The booze is crazy. And super uncalled for. Felony wins. I'm watching right now. I'm watching the fight right now. I don't see the TKO yet. Now I see it. Now I see it. Looks like Felony is going to win this one. He just dropped his opponent. Yep, Felony wins by TKO. Good money, Felony. And his team goes crazy, or he's going crazy. Good shit, Felony. Good shit. It's a good day when Charles Crazy Horse fucking Bennett wins. Felony Bennett. I see them saying he has old man strength now. I'm a Felony fan. Felony as in Crazy Horse. Felony as in Crazy Horse. Drew says Crazy Horse is in the UFC. No. No, on BKFC. He just knocked out his opponent on BKFC. Kind of like knocked him through the ropes. And then they separated. Referee gave his opponent a chance to recover. And homie didn't want to continue past the count. So he called it. Now Felony, doing his thing, spazzing out per usual. They go Felony as in Crazy Horse. Yep. Felony as in Crazy Horse. Let's hear what Felony got to say when they interview him. Are they going to interview him? Probably not, huh? No interview. Never mind. My bad. No interview. Shout out to old Crazy Horse. Maybe I will do a BKFC stream too, a triple header. That could be in store, honestly. A BKFC triple header. All right, we got McCall versus Marc-Andre Barrio up next. Scott Snyder, what up, homie? What's poppin', brother? We got Michael Oleksiejczuk coming up next. Everyone mad that Fareed Basherat won is crazy, dude. What are they saying on X? Are people really complaining? Oh gosh. Marab saying that Muin Gafurov tapped at the end of the fight because he thought he heard the bell. What kind of sense does that fucking make, bro? What kind of sense does that make? Too little too late, homie. You didn't hear a bell. It didn't go off yet. Oh my goodness gracious. Michael Morales just grappled with Santa Cruz, if you guys know Santa Cruz, and it just absolutely toyed with him. Hit some embarrassing ass submissions on him, as a matter of fact. Oh my gosh, toying with him. Damn, even Ariel Helwani hated on Kurmagomedov retiring after winning the title. That shit's embarrassing, homie. You should be disgraced about that. Okay, no one really complaining too much about Fareed's win, and rightfully so. Buyer seller says he can't even lift his arm above his head because he's too sore. I'm dead. Good shit, homie. Keep it going, though. Keep it going. Take a little rest day, but trust me, that'll eventually go away. You'll eventually be able to hit the gym like and go crazy and not get sore after. You know, you just got to build up that tolerance. But, you know, these days, bro, I barely even get that sore. I get a little bit sore. But I actually love those days, buyer seller, where you're straight just sore after the gym. It's the best feeling. Honestly, I grew to love that feeling. As long as it's not an actual muscle tweak, you know, like just the good soreness from hitting it hard. No Diddy. Good shit. Yeah. Honestly, though, that happens when you take like a 2 week break from the gym or like a week break from the gym, week and a half of doing nothing, go back and hit some chest. You're going to be sore as fuck. Okay, so Michael Oleksiejczuk versus Marc-Andre Barrio, the Canadian. Fights on. I mean, Oleksiejczuk a big favorite. Let's see what's going to happen. Oleksiejczuk controlling the center of the octagon to kick it off. No punches thrown yet. Boom, big body kick for Marc-Andre. Michel's a brawler. Both are doing a good job defending punches for now. Michael might have slipped in a jab there, not sure. Definitely kind of slipped in another one there. But they're very light jabs. Nothing crazy. Push, pull, legs, rest, stay, repeat. Solid schedule. Solid schedule. There's plenty of splits you can do. I don't even necessarily do that one, but I actually hate it when people be hating on other people's splits. Like, bro, there ain't one way to do it. Like any split anyone wants to do, you're chilling. Just be consistent with it. And use a little bit of logic. Like push, pull, legs, that all makes sense. There's a lot of different methods that make sense and it'll get you to the same destination. You could do back and by, chest try. It's all the same shit. Oh, these boys are throwing. My bad for getting distracted. They're throwing now, though. They are throwing now. Leg kick. Leg kick from Michel. Leg kick from Marc-Andre. These boys are cracking now. Not each other. Well, I mean, they are. No, Diddy. Left hook, right hook, left hand from Michel. Big body kick to the liver from Michel. Lands. Big body kick. That probably hurt Marc-Andre. He keeping a good poker face, though. Marc-Andre trying to work that jab a little bit. Let's see if he can start having more success with it because they're both working for that jab. Michel getting a little bit sloppy. Nice leg kick from Michel. Michel got Marc-Andre backed up against the cage, lands to the liver with a left hook, then also with a kick. Marc-Andre returns with a leg kick of his own to the body. And then Michel returns with a 1-2. Left hook for Marc-Andre. Right hand for Marc-Andre. Left hook to the body again from fucking Michel. Michel is attacking that liver. That's some really good work. Left hand, overhand left from Michel. Michel's fighting out of the southpaw stance, so the left hands are his power shots that he's landing to the liver, followed by big body kicks to the liver. He landed a couple so far in the round. Oh, he almost went to the body again there. Marc-Andre kind of privy, ducking. Even the commentary talking about him ripping to the body. 1-2 from Michel. But I got it first. I noticed it first because I'm the number one commentator. And I mean that. I usually say I'm playing when I'm glazing. But no, I really mean that. I'm the number one commentator. Boom, right hook from Michel. Left hook to the body again from Michel. I told you guys, some of you guys know this is what I'm the best at. Of all things, I'm the best at commentating. Left hand again from Michel. Leg kick from Michel. I want to know what you guys think. Am I the best commentator? Only the hardcores who always tune in, though. I want your opinions. I gotta be. I gotta be. 1-2 again from Michel. Marc-Andre fighting this whole round with his back against the cage pretty much. Just skirting that outside line of the octagon. Jab, leg kick from Michel. Marc-Andre continues to circle away from the power hand. Marc-Andre getting a little bit more real estate back now. Goes head kick. Michel catches it, throws him to the ground. Punches him for his troubles. Marc-Andre trying to pull him into his guard instead of stand up. I mean, that's a decision. Perfecto says you're not the best, homie, but you're good for sure. All right, keeping me humble. Keeping me humble. You got to respect it. But you also got to respect the delusional confidence. We all need to have a little bit of delusional confidence. Even though I might not even think it's delusional. Space Kid, what's poppin', brother? What's poppin'? I think I gotta get you guys your memberships, but I gotta like pay for it for you. So I'm still gonna do that. But I gotta set my card up. I gotta put my card on my YouTube, so it's just gonna take a little bit. But I owe 4 of you guys membies. I know who you are. I know who you are. Perfecto says it's all love, definitely. Buyer Seller says I don't usually tune in during fight nights, but I'd say yeah, your commentating is good, considering you're relaying info to people who might not be watching. Shout out to Buyer Seller. And then shout out to Ruby Z saying delusional Castro is the best Castro. My man. My man. I got it. All right. Round 2. I got that delusional confidence. Nah, I'm gonna hook you guys up. I'm gonna hook you guys up with like a free month. And then you guys can buy it after that. But I'm gonna hook you up. I think I'm gonna look it up again and do more research before I waste money. If I could just give it out for free, I should be able to give out my own memberships for free, can't I? Doesn't that sound ridiculous that I got to sell my own memberships or buy my own memberships if I want to gift them away? Like shit, what the hell? I'm gonna look into that again. I got you. All right, they're trying to get cracking again. Oh, nice body shots. Rip into the body from Michelle. Like 1-2, 1-2 to the body, then like 3 upstairs. Actually, I think it was a 2-3 to the body, 4 upstairs. Leg kick from Michelle. Nice jab from Michelle. Boys are cracking now. Right hook to the body from Michelle there. 2 to the body again from Michelle. Two uppercuts to the body from Michelle. 1-2 down the middle to the head. Oh, big body kick. Lands on Marc Andre's elbow, though. But, to that liver every time. Andre got his elbow on his liver right now. He know it's compromised from all those shots he's eaten. They're clinched up. Marc Andre throwing elbows, uppercuts, dirty boxing. Nice elbow from Marc Andre. Real nice elbow. Big right hand from Marc Andre. He's coming back. He pushing Michelle. He pushing Michelle right now. Clinched up, dirty boxing DC style. Nice knee from him. Nice knee from him. Uppercut from Michelle. Right hand from Marc Andre. Marc Andre keep clinching up and he running uppercuts. Dirty boxing. Nice left hook to the liver though again from Michelle. Right hook from Michelle, kind of halfway blocked. Marc Andre clinching up again, elbow. Elbow again from Marc Andre, trying to keep it close now. He's saying fuck the fighting at range. Fuck with that shit. Bario misses big with an uppercut. And Michelle lands big with a left hook to the body again, to the liver. Left hook from Michelle again to the liver. Marc Andre misses with the spinning back fist, but he connects with the right hand. Oh, another shot to the liver from Michelle. I mean, Michelle killing the body. Looks like Marc-Andre's unfazed, though. Left hand from Oleksiejczuk. Yeah, now's a good time. Now's a good time to turn on the fights. Second round is a scrap. Yeah, this is a scrap for sure. Spinning back fist lands for Marc-Andre. Definitely a good time to tune into him. Mr. Jew. And Marc-Andre coming back in this round. Arguably, Marc-Andre could be winning this round, bro. You know, Michelle is landing clean work, but I just don't know if it's better work, you know? I mean, these body shots are really nice, but Marc-Andre's done a great job this round. Very close round. Very, 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 very close round, man. Very close round, bro. I mean, Marc-Andre, he definitely turned it around. I don't know if it's like a sympathy thing, but I'm going to give that round to Marc-Andre. Bario is saying, banger fight. This is the type of fight I throw money on. The dog, because he was like plus 450 or some shit. Yeah, this one's a banger, bro. Marc-Andre about to fucking fuck up the money. He about to mess up the money. Michelle Oleksiejczuk being a fighting nerd is cool. Hey, we were wrong. I think it was either AD or buyer seller, but we were wrong, bro. They did fix the broadcast, and we don't see commercials in between rounds anymore. But it does suck that the people who paid for no commercials get commercials during the entirety of the UFC events. You feel me? But at least, you know, they listened and they gave us the coaching stuff in the corner in between rounds. I do love that. No commercials in between rounds. You got to give it up to Paramount for that. Now, Paramount, the only thing I need you to fix is allow me to see the mini player when I'm watching from my phone. You know, I need that mini player action. I'm a multitasker. All right, round 3 on. Round 3 on. 1-1 in my opinion. How you guys got it scored? Drop it in the chat. Jab from Marc-Andre. Jab from Michelle, followed by a left hand. Right hook from Michelle lands. Marc-Andre trying to parry, go over the top. He parrying the punch, boys. No pun intended. Oh, pun intended for sure. Hey, let's get money. Jew just joined the Parry Punch fam. Let's go. Shout out to the newest member, Mr. Jew. My man, Jew. Good shit, homie. I will see you in there. I already made some of the live streams, like these last 2 nights, right? Sorry for the side note. These boys are scrapping. I'll save it. I'm going to save it. Okay, I got a story for you guys, though. Just a little minor story after this fight. Got it 1-1, says buyer seller. Me too. Okay, so Michelle got Marc-Andre clinched up against the cage. Little body shots he was landing, but Marc-Andre separated. They're back to the center. Trying to work that lead hand game. The both of them in the bladed stances. Not even bladed stances, but they're both in opposite stances. Is what I meant to say. Both open to each other. Oh, nice right hand from Marc-Andre. Nice body shot from Michelle. Clinched up. Marc-Andre working uppercuts. Dirty boxing whenever they clinch. That's his ticket to victory. Press him. Press him, Marc-Andre. That's your ticket right there, brother. You see it. You see your ticket. Nice body shot again from Michelle. But, I mean, if you can keep taking those. Nice left hand to the head. Left hand to the body from Michelle. Jab to the body from Michelle. Right hand or left hand down the middle from Michelle. Come on, Marc-Andre. Oh, takedown attempt from Michelle. Looks like Marc-Andre trying to run the butt scoot on him. Michelle pushing him up against the cage. Elbow from Marc-Andre as they separate. They're back in the middle. Working the lead hand game again. Fuck the lead hand game, boys. Yeah, keep spamming those left hands to the body, Michelle. Left hand to the head, to the body. Michelle is winning this round. You got to give it to Michelle this round. Too clean of work not to... Oh, another left hand to the head. Slips under. Jab to the head from Michelle. Left hand to the body from Michelle. Michelle stealing the fight right here. It's 1-1. Halfway through round 3. Jab to the head from Michelle. Jab again from Michelle. Going to the body again. Marc-Andre not able to land right now. He taking a deep breath. Michel shoots in on a takedown as he takes the deep breath. Marc-Andre lands an elbow as he stuffs the takedown. Right hand from Marc-Andre. They separate. Left hook again to the fucking liver. Once again. Ooh, I think that one might have hurt him. That's probably the best liver shot of the night from Michel right there. Marc-Andre getting success back now. Head kick blocked. Michel threw a head kick, got blocked. Right hand from Marc-Andre. Another right hand from Marc-Andre. Elbow. Now they clinched up. You know what's going to happen now. Dirty boxing. Elbows, knees, uppercuts. Crazy pace in this fight. These boys are in the middle going toe-to-toe. This is definition of toe-to-toe. 2 lands for Michel. This definition of toe-to-toe. A lot of guys just think, you know, toe-to-toe is I'm going to go fight. No. This is toe-to-toe right here. Left hook to the body from Michel. Marc-Andre lands with the left hook to the head. Michel pressing. Jab, jab. Marc-Andre 2 down the middle. Teep down the middle from Michel to the body. Right hand from Marc-Andre. Jab from Michel. Jab from Michel. Left hand from Michel. Jab to the body from Michel. Left hand from Michel. Jab from Michel. Left hand to the body. Head kick blocked. Michel threw that head kick. It got blocked, though. Michel stealing in the last 10 seconds. He wants all the offense. Teep up the middle. Right hand. Left hand. Oh, nice. All right, you got to give it to Michel. You got to give it to Michel. Juice's battle of the mid-bums. I mean, you lose to Kevin Holland. But yeah, shout out to Jew for becoming a new member of the Perry Punch fam. I didn't mention this to you guys last night, and Jew, I don't think you were in the stream earlier, so I will inform you that that comes with early access. I told you 2 Fridays ago, before the Patty Gaethje fight, I recorded an interview with Joaquin Buckley. You're going to get access to that first, Jew. I'm going to post the unreleased interview on there either tonight or tomorrow, whenever I get a minute. So you will, I'll respond to that in a second. But you will get the unreleased interview with Joaquin Buckley. That's going to hit the channel soon. But, you know, members get the unreleased shit. So congratulations, Jew. You know, you get to see that first before anyone. Also, you know, the last 2 nights, the streams have been so crazy. Honestly, they need to be put members only. You know what I mean? So now you only have access. If you're a member, you can only see the footage of 12 pulling up on your boy 2 nights in a row, right? You can only get all the beef that's been going on, you know, with my neighbor beef and all that stuff. All that stuff that's happened over the last 2 days, that's members only now. And for good reason. Because if that bitch is gonna be like looking at that shit, then I want some money off of that. You know, you better be buying my fucking Memby if you want to use that shit against me. Go screen record it, but it's gonna cost you $6.99. Tell the sheriff's department about it. Tell them to do an investigation. It's gonna cost you $6.99. So yeah, the last few live streams have gone members only. Also, a few other ones that were controversial, I made those members only as well. So James Steele says, thanks. I got you, homie. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Michelle won it by unanimous decision, by the way. Sorry, you know, I was talking in between. And the Juice says, some page on Instagram stole your story about Nick and Martin Sano. The page is Combat Killers. Yeah. I see them. I see them posting. I'm not going to be too angry with them. I think some of the people that I was speaking with, Jew, are reaching out to Combat Killers, and Combat Killers, no offense to them. No offense to Combat Killers, but they're kind of like more of a puppet. You know what I mean? Like, I see the stuff that I basically turned down to post. Combat Killers goes ahead and posts it. Like, no cap. Like I'll be having these conversations behind the scenes, right? And I'm like, nah, I'm not really gonna post this. Like, it's my discretion at the end of the day. Like, believe me, I don't just post everything that comes my way. There's shit you guys don't even know. But apparently, Combat Killer always ends up posting it when I turn it down. So that's what's funny to me. Is like I'll turn something down, I won't post it, and then I'll scroll through. And then I'll be like, oh shit, this is that one picture that like I refuse to post. So yeah, they're it is what it is with Combat Killers. But yeah, if they're reporting on Nick and Martin Sano, let them, Jew. It's okay. I'm working on the stoicism, Jew. If you can tell, we trying to be stoic. We know who the top dog is. Oh, they got like 451K views. Where'd they get that, on YouTube or Instagram? Jew's like, fuck them. They stole your views, motherfucker. Yeah, you can't be stealing my views now. But if they got that shit on Instagram, I don't really care. I probably got like 1 million views over the whole Diaz story on Instagram. Probably a couple million views covering all that shit. Oh, Juice says, bro, they've been copying and pasting your whole thing. Instagram. I'll take a look, Jew. Thanks for looking out, homie. That's my man right there, looking out. They have to be watching, LOL. Yeah, they probably watching for sure. Shout out to Combat Killers. Hey, we got the streets active. You feel me? Do not fuck with me because the streets are active, as you can tell. Whoever in here right now, whoever gonna be in here later, I just gotta put out a fair warning. The streets are active. The streets are active. I got spies. I got spies in the streets. You feel me? So any tomfoolery, any fuckery going on, any story stealing going on, all right, the streets are active right now. The streets are active. They will come for you, and they will come report back to me and let me know what's going on. Buyer Seller says, you finna get a little bag off all these YouTube ads they're giving me. Well, thank you, Buyer Seller. You got spies and gunners. I got spies and gunners in the streets, boys. Drew says they have to be watching, LOL. They posted a couple too that are like shit you only said on the stream. Yeah, bro. That's all right. That's all right. Let them get the content. Let them get the content. I hope they enjoy watching. I guess that's part of it. You know what I mean? That's part of it. So I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it. Because at the end of the day, we all know who the source is, where the source comes from, and that's what's most important to me. That's what's most important to me. The sources that I have, they don't reach out to Combat Killers, I don't think. I think they reach out to me. In fact, I know they do. Hashtag Castro's hit us. I love it. Chief still saying Castro got some hitters. We got some hitters in the streets. We got some hitters in the streets. You boys were letting me know about Fight Society. You guys let me know about everything. That's a fair warning to all my haters that are watching. We're all watching. We're all watching. It ain't just me. The streets are watching. All right, which one we got coming up next? I kind of love these earlier cards though. And I'm sure if you're on the East Coast, you love it even more. But it's like 6:30 here. It's like 6:30 here. And we almost like wrapping it up. No diddy. Juice says, Combat Killers, we need that cut. Yeah, homie. We'll take we'll take that cut, We'll take a cool we'll take a cool 60%. You keep 40. 60-40. Nah, I'm playing. But shit. Slide through with the dono for the one time for all the shit I be doing. Talking to combat killers. Show me that you're on my side, because you know what? For me, with all these other content creator guys, I mean, they should. I would love if they made, alliances. I think we could do better together. Minus Fight Society, but everybody else, I'm open to be in an alliance with them. You know, take over the power. Ruby Z says Fight Society is watching. Definitely not going to be making any alliances with that dumbass anytime soon. All right, I really don't like him. Like that ain't no, you know what I mean? Genuinely don't like the dude. But everyone else is chill. Stream with me and Guru would be fire. It'd be the most unhinged, which would be like, what everybody likes to see anyway. I don't know if there's anybody more honest than me and Guru when it comes to like speaking on the fighters and not having a fear of it. I don't know what people are so scary of anyway. Like, bro, I'm gonna speak about you, good or bad, but I'm just gonna be honest about it. So Tyler Bet says, bro, wonder what Ginger thinks now since he said your neighbor was fake and you were making it all up for views earlier. Bro, that's what I mean, bro. The guy's a dumbass. The guy's a complete dumbass, and he did me dirty, and then he wants to play like victim, or he wants to, I don't know what his problem is. But like, I don't know. I hope all of his followers see him for who he is. Homie got called out for being a straight bona fide hater. Like a straight bona fide hater. You know what I mean? Got straight called out by me for being a hater. Being jealous. That's all right, though. For the record, I never seen a piece of his content, but he, obviously copy and pasted my video, put me in his shit, and then also, joined my live stream. So commented in my chat. So, I mean, hopefully Jailton just doesn't do fucking nothing again. Hopefully not, bro. But he's in there up against a Russian. So, he was fighting a Russian in the last one, too. Will he get scary again? I don't know. You fuck with Jesse on fire, says Jew. I don't got like any problem with him. Somebody the other day was saying like you should fight Jesse on fire, and like I mean that'd be chill, like. But I don't got nothing against him. He was never on my mind. The two people I want to run it with, I think I got better opponents. First of all, Martin Sano. Martin Sano, I'm down, bro. Any day of the week, I'm down. But I think we should get a little training camp going, like maybe like a 2-month camp. You're kind of fat, I haven't been training martial arts, but I'm in shape. All right. So, you got the martial arts background, but you're fat. I'm in shape, but I haven't been training martial arts. So let's get it cracking, in like 2 months. Really genuinely speaking, no clout chase, me and Martin Sano, bro. Tell me that's not good money. Tell me that's not good money. I already said he's getting cucked in the corner. You're just going to take that from me? You're just going to take that from me, saying you're getting cucked in the corner. So me and Martin Sano is first and foremost. And then, I mean, like, I don't know. If they want to give me a tune-up in Fight Society, give me that shit. Give me that shit. But homie's scary. I don't even think he's my size, to be honest with you. Like, just to be dead honest with you, I think it's going to come off as bullying with this, like, ginger dude. I think it'll honestly, like, come off as bullying when you guys, like, run it in person. It's going to be like, oh, damn, bro. Like, all right, he shouldn't fight him. Like, straight up. At least Martin Sano, he's fatter than me. Like, he's probably like 220 or something like that. James says, you ever think about training again? Bro, I want to. I want to. I want to. It's just like, that shit costs money and everything. So it's just like, I can't really. But if I were to get a fight going, right, I could probably leverage all that shit and get some training for free. But honestly, like right now, just to like go and start training, I probably would if I could. Mr. James, I probably would if I could. I'd definitely be training jiu-jitsu. And then, maybe running some boxing too. In the near future, bro. Hopefully, this year. Before like July or something like that, I'd love to be getting back into training. Before July, which is my birthday, I'd like to be like, 2 months into training or something like that, personally. Chad, what's popping, Miata boy? Honestly, though, I think we can make me versus Martin Sano happen. Like I'm really on that one. And I think I'll train for that one at the Nate Diaz Academy. So, Jew, I'll be in town. Jew, I'll be in town training for my fight with Martin Sano. If that shit gets booked, I'm definitely going to the Nate Diaz Academy to train for it. I'm gonna have Nate fucking train me. Who's this Miata boy? Says Dylan. Shit. There can only be one Miata boy. There can only be one Miata boy. Shout out to Dylan. The main event will be good though. That'd be lit. I'm pulling up. Hell yeah, Jew. All right, the fight's on though. Fight's on. My clock's like, I don't know, 7 seconds behind. Jailton clinching up with Reese Vaughn. Got like a double under on him. Reese Vaughn got like a little whizzer, punched in the thigh in the head. I mean, like, bro, that's the way you're gonna approach this? Punching the thigh in the head, keeping a whizzer? Why don't you dig for an underhook? I mean, it's right there, is it not? Why don't you dig for an underhook, brother? All right, that works too. Just get out of this. But no, Jailton on the takedown attempt. Jailton hates fighting, doesn't he? I mean, Jailton's just back right where he left off with this shit. Baddie's brawling right now. Tyler Bet says Fight Society 54130. Yeah, it's not going to be good for homie. It's not going to be good for homie. Martin Sano's the best bet. You know, MMA guru, like a big guy, is more so like somebody, not these little guys. Space Kid says, bro, shot instantly. Jailton hates fighting. I don't know why. He was actually like a promising prospect. But honestly, he was better when he was like between light heavyweight and heavyweight, or like that was at least rumored. Ooh, Rizvan tried to throw a nasty elbow. Is his name Rizvan? I think it is. Nasty knee from Rizvan. Knee from Jailton, but it don't hit the same. Rizvan's so much fucking heavier than him, it looks like. Indiana Bones phone says, everyone in the comments broke, send out some money. God damn. Shout out to fucking Indiana looking out. You know, I wasn't going to mention this to you guys, but I gave a homeless guy $10 today. He had a sign that I just like was like, all right, bro, I got to give this guy some money. He wasn't even asking for money. He was saying he's like a painter and he's looking for work. He just had a stroke. I'm like, shit, bro, here's 10 bucks. I don't even got it like that, bro, but here's 10 bucks. You feel me? Like, I don't even got it like that, but here's 10 bucks, brother. All right. Indiana wants to see some hundreds flowing. Shit. We had some hundreds flowing the other night. Shout out Franklin and HT. All right, Rizvan got him clinched up against the cage still. I mean, there's not much to call here. You know, you'll get the occasional 2-3 head body real quick or body head. You'll get the occasional knee to the thigh here. You got Jailton fake shaking his head like he wants to fight, but he don't want to fight. It's crazy. Indiana bro Perry rich. Let's make him rich. Shit, make me rich. Yeah, James saying you got to buy that Memby, homie. Get that Memby. Get that Memby. You'll get your hands on the unreleased Joaquin Buckley interview dropping soon. But you want to see that before it gets released to the public? Shit, you got to get that Memby. You want to see 12 pulling up on your boy at his house the last 2 nights? You got to get that Memby. Cuz those are members only lives now. These guys are striking a little bit, leg kicking, little patty cake. Rizvan pressing. Lands a couple shots on Jailton, clinches him up against the cage, landing some left hooks to the chin with the head in the chest. Jailton does not like fighting. He's just standing there. I don't know what Jailton's even in there for tonight. Now he's holding on to his wrist. 2 hands on 1 wrist. It's goofy. Goofy. Indiana Bones Phone says, I'm hit that membership, but I got 5 baby mamas. I'm broke right now, G. Shit, no pressure, homie. I'm just happy you're in here. All right. Round 1 down. I'm going to give that round to Rizvan. I'm going to give that round to Rizvan. And, Jailton looks like he don't want to be in there. So he needs to change his body language a little bit. You know? So 75% of people are picking Bautista to win right now. I got Loke Dog, bro. I got Loke Dog. And I just voted on my own. I'm allowed to vote too. I'm part of the votes here. So I'm voting Loke Dog. 21 votes, 71% say Bautista. All right, round 2 starting of this kind of lame fight. It's okay. It's all right. We didn't expect this to be a banger by any means, so it's fine. Time to make some bets. Lock in. I'd put money on Loke Dog, bro. Just sprinkle a little something. He's the underdog. But shit, if he wins, it's going to be like, you're going to love making money off that. Just a little sprinkle, half a unit. Whatever your unit is, put half. Rizvan looking to take off Jailton's head. Jab from Rizvan. Jailton tries to throw a jab too. Hits the shoulder. Teep up the middle from Jailton. Another teep up the middle from Jailton. Right on the belly. Jailton pressing forward now, and Rizvan lands a nice right hand. Nice right hand. When Jailton fights, he does good. Jailton ducking under the 1-2 from Rizvan. Jailton shoots in on a takedown. Doesn't get it. Uppercut to the body for the trebles. Dave Feldman had a nip slip. How the fuck are Dave Feldman's tits out? Jailton definitely don't want to be there. It's like he has spurts, bro. Just a reminder, the sad state of the heavyweight division. Bro, the heavyweight division hasn't been good since, like, honestly, we're going on like 6 years. Like, honestly, since like 2020, it's been ass, bro. Ever since DC left, it's pretty much been ass. Gone are the days of the Fabricio Verdums, the Cain Velasquez. You know, the Junior Dos Santos back in the day, gone are the days, bro. Alistair Overeem, Brock Lesnar, gone are the days. We got nobody. And right now they're still clinched up against the cage. Jailton got a whizzer. And just standing there, bro. He's doing nothing. I guess the guy's too heavy. Oh, homie's like draping his arm over the cage to hold him in there like a cheater. Typical shit. Typical shit from these guys. They'll get away with whatever you let them. Ref separated them, but Jailton puts his back right up against the cage again. It's like, bro, why? 2-3 from Jailton, misses. Standing in the middle at striking range. Jab, jab. Kunv. Left hook from Jailton, counter. Allows steroids in heavyweight. Damn, nice little combo from Kunv there. Like a 2-3-4, something like that. Wasn't looking. Jab from Kunv. Jailton slipping under, dodging. Jailton got his back up against the cage again. Finding himself here is a common occurrence. Trying to spin off the cage. He gets it. Let's see a knockout, bro. Kunv, maybe just put him out of his misery. He don't want to be there anyway. You got one more round to do it. Nice right hand, left hook from Kunv. Left hand again from Kunv. Walking him up against the cage. Little shoulder bump. Right hook to the body from Kunv. Knees to the thigh from Kunv. Really insignificant, though. Jailton just holding two hands on one wrist like a fucking goofball, bro. What is with this technique? And you just stand there. Like, I would get if you did two hands on the wrist and, like, shuffled out real quick, but you literally hold two hands on the wrist and stand there, and then you just let him hit you with the free hand that he's got. And you got two hands on one wrist, bro. Like, who the fuck taught you that? By the way, I'm seeing, like, just a ton of sponsors on the UFC Octagon right now. Like, I'm feasting my eyes on, like, 3 of them right now with this camera angle. I was just looking at, like, now we got, like, 5 sponsors. Look at all these sponsors. Littered in the Octagon. Never forget that Dana, look at all these sponsors in the Octagon. Never forget that Dana said he got rid of sponsors on fighter shorts because it looked bad aesthetically. The Octagon is completely littered in sponsors. Not that it's a big deal, but, you know, fighters should be allowed to do that too. Boot in the Apex is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy work, bro. But what do you expect? It's a shit-ass fight. It's just, you know, the sad state. Round 3 is about to start here. Round 3 on, a little hug after a boring ass fight. Kunv tries to throw a right hand. Jailton immediately shoots it on a takedown. They clinch up. Now we're getting like little punches to the body, little knees to the thigh. You know, hammer fisting the thigh. Can't wait for this one to be over. Hammer fisting the thigh again. Jailton got his back up against the cage per usual. Let's see if he tries that stupid ass technique again. Two hands on one wrist. Nice elbow from Kunv up the middle. Caught Jailton falling asleep for a second. Homie literally falling asleep. Just had his hands completely down. I mean, this downfall is crazy for Jailton. There was one point in time where we were talking about him like he could be a champion. Nice elbow from Kunv. Right hand to the body from Kunv. They're just clinched up, though. Hammer fist in the thigh. They're in the middle of the octagon now. Striking at range, but nobody's really throwing much. They're just measuring. Jailton fires like a 4-punch combo to the body, ends with a left hook to the head. 2, 3, 4 from Kunv to the head. Jailton pressing. Left hook to the head from Jailton. I mean, Jailton should have been doing this, bro. Separate and start pressing, homie. I think you could knock his ass out. I don't know what you're doing in there. Knee to the body. Oh my God, bro. 1, 2 from Jailton. I'm telling you, just press him. Look, I always say it before the commentary. You'll notice that I always say it before the commentary. Now, Laura Sanko saying, when he does open up, he has some power. Who said it first? Uppercut from Kunv. Right hand from Jailton. Clinched up now. Kunv, you know, same thing. Jailton just got his back against the cage, looking to the ref to separate him. Referee says, get out on your own. So boring that the referee eventually does separate it. Kunv accusing Jailton of putting his fingers in his gloves. 1, 2 down the middle from Kunv. Lands. Jab from Kunv. Lands. Jab again. Jailton pressing. Left hook, right hand from Jailton. I mean, showcase your power. Left hook, right hand again from Jailton. Minute and a half, homie. Knock him out. You can. I don't know what you've been waiting for. Uppercut, right hand, rip into the body from Jailton as Kunv clinches up. Kunv clinches up every time Jailton tries to open up with the hands. Apparently, he is grabbing the glove. Jailton. Clinched up right now. Jailton got him pressed against the cage now. Uppercuts from Jailton in the clinch. Uppercut from Kunv in the clinch. More uppercuts from Kunv. Elbow left hook from Kunv. Clinched up against the cage. Jailton probably looking to Mergliata to separate them once again. Mergliata, who got a hearing problem. God forbid he's still reffing. Who knows why. Mergliata listening to the crowd, separating them. Kunv just hugging. Knee from Kunv. Okay, now they're in the middle swinging. Point down swinging, Max Holloway style. I mean, that's what they just agreed to. Kunv lighten up Jailton. Lighten him up. Kunv lighten up Jailton. Landed a knee too. Jailton just stuck in the middle. They're taking it. Jailton accepted the point down to the middle, but Jailton literally, I mean, he accepted the point down to the middle and landed nothing. We're on a commercial break.